Rusty. Been a good friend to me for approximately 11 years. And I just wanted to say thank you and pay a little homage to you. And I knew I would get choked up if I just sat here and rambled about all the fun that we've had and dangers and near-death experiences. So I wrote a couple things down. Try to keep this to a minimum. A minimum. Alright. So I just wanted to say this is Rusty Wallace Meyerett. He's a very famous dog, more famous than I could ever imagine. His name precedes him, and I'm known as the dog, or the guy with the dog with cool eyes. And if I don't have Rusty with me, I think nobody recognizes me. Like, oh, hey, there's Rusty. You're Rusty, huh? And I've had people come up to him out of the blue. You're Rusty, huh? Yeah, this guy's famous. So, you know, we've been a lot of places, buddy. Let's see. I wrote down a couple of the. Let me see. Russell, Kansas. That was my favorite one. Kansas City, Missouri. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Denver, San Diego, Phoenix, Palm Springs, San Bernardino, Las Vegas, Big Bear, Flagstaff, Santa Monica. Had lunch on the Santa Monica Pier at Rusty's. That was cool. They brought him out some French fries for free. That was cool. It was a lot of fun. Venice Beach. Got kicked off of Venice Beach because the gangbangers were using pit bulls and rots to chase the cops away. So that type of dog wasn't allowed on the beach anymore. But yet there were other dogs. There were Cocker Spaniel, maybe a Labrador out there. But yeah, I got kicked off. Got 86'd off of the beach without even doing anything wrong. Got a ticket too in Burbank. I forgot to write that down. You got a ticket in Burbank. That was. We won't get into that one. Okay. You and the law, buddy. I'm telling you. So let me see. Peculiar, Missouri. Been to Peculiar, Missouri. We've been on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Been to Hollywood, California. Vail, Huntington Beach, Simi Valley. We didn't see Hugh Hefner though. Let's see. Well, Rusty has taken up residence in Pleasant Hill, Missouri, Colorado Springs, Colorado, Castle Rock, Colorado, Tempe, Arizona, Gilbert, Arizona, Riverside, California, and Pedley, California. You really get around, buddy. I'm telling you. Done a lot of traveling, huh, buddy? A couple thousand miles of traveling, hiking and driving. Rusty doesn't like the driving so much since we rolled the Jeep a couple years back in Arizona. Kinda, for some reason, makes him skittish now. I don't know. I don't know if it was the second, third, or fourth roll that it was the worst for him, but survived that one. All right, buddy. Just another little knock in the pole, or a notch in the pole. So I've been by Rocky Mountains, White Mountains of Arizona, San Gorgonio Mountains, Sonora Desert, Mojave Desert. I was thinking actually about what a good deal I got for you, because I offered to pay your previous owner $500 for you, and I got turned down, and I persisted though. We had a lot of good times in the first year, and I wasn't going to give up on you so easy, so I was going to call back and offer $1,000. You were worth $1,000 to me, buddy. And the owner called me and said, you know what? Remember, I loaned you $550 to help you out in this one situation. Yes, sir. If you pay me that back, then we'll call it even, and you can have Rusty. Bam! I said, man, I just saved myself $450 because I was about to call you and offer you $1,000. Well, you were a pretty good deal, buddy. Road dog. So here I wrote down some things. Try to sum up your life, which I can't sum up 11 years, and but I could have gone on forever. I'm trying to keep this short. So, Rusty, you attempted to ward off gangbangers. You managed to have my friends fall in love with you. Well, I was still expendable. You could stay there all you wanted. Jeremy, isn't it time to go home? Yeah, I suppose so. You lured all the pretty girls at the beach and left none for me, cock blocker. You killed 5 skunks. Not so happy about that one. You can't wash off skunk smell with tomato juice, tomato paste, tomato skin, tomato mash, tomato anything. So, oh no, it's just the citrus. Oh, then let's try some pineapple. Let's try orange juice. No, not you just sit there and wait about 2-3 months and it'll go away. If you have an indoor dog, I hope you like the smell of skunk, which happens to be, I love the smell of skunk. But there are other people, friends and family members and whatnot, that do not want him in their houses when he smells like a skunk. So yeah, that's taken up quite a bit of his house time because he smelled like a skunk. But I loved it. We still went for car rides. Yeah. So this is the impressive thing, Rusty. 0 cats. Rusty has harmed 0 cats. That's a good boy. That is a really, really good dog. And the first dog that he's ever harmed, actually, was just the other day. A Cocker Spaniel was circling around this guy sitting at a park bench. And I was unleashed and we were walking away and the dog came up behind us and started barking at Rusty. So Rusty flipped around and I had him on his leash. So Rusty flipped around and the dog came up. And I don't know if he actually bit him or tried to bite Rusty. But Rusty looked up at me and I said, go ahead, buddy. And Rusty snapped at him, like, get off me. And the dog growled at him and came back up at him again. And Rusty bit him on his neck, squeezed real hard and let him go. And the dog turned around and ran back over underneath the guy. And I was like, good boy, good boy. Like, stupid dog, he'll learn that. That's the first time in 10, 11 years that Rusty's actually snapped back at another dog. And I told the guy, my dog will snap your dog in half. Like, I cannot believe that you would let your dog run around like that without a leash. And he looked at me and he goes, it's not my dog. I go, that's not your dog? No, that's not my dog. Oh. The situation changed a little bit. Well, then I apologize for yelling at you, sir. He's like, no, that's cool. He goes, I thought that dog had some big cojones, going after your dog. He's a pretty big boy. So, yeah, that was interesting. 0 cats, though. I just wanted to reiterate that. Never harmed a cat. Okay, been in a few fights. Nothing major. Food dispute, toy disputes, a couple things at the beach, mounting, but nothing real big. You made a good attempt at knee boarding in the Colorado River. That was impressive. You chased a herd of deer near Cripple Creek. You swam in the crashing waves off of Huntington Beach. You survived both of us almost falling off that cliff. That turned from fun to scary in about 30 seconds. Let's see, you've run across 2 very, very busy streets in your life and didn't get hit. And that's amazing. I can't believe it. You've skirted death quite a few times, Rusty. The worst one with the Jeep rollover, I thought I'd killed you. Felt really bad about that and responsible, but you survived that. You were awesome, Rusty. And you know what? You had been in the back of a police car and you were arrested. And they labeled you an aggressive dog. That was my fault. I apologize for that one, but I guess they say we're better people for it. So, Rusty, just want to thank you for being my best friend for the last 10 years. You've been a really good friend. And I have something for you. I have a choice. Now, this is not so much this is what you get for being my friend as much as it is just a token. And this is about you, and I can pet you forever, and oh, that's nice, but I think you would rather have one of these. You want one of these? Yeah? You want to just chill out there for a second? Or? What about this one? No? Crush this one up for you. best damn dog that ever lived. And I challenge anybody to show me a better dog. And I'm really glad I got to spend the 10 years I got to spend the rest of it. Another one there.